Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Ram. I am now convinced that only Gandhian way can take us forward and make us really modern. Otherwise we are bogged down by the traditional rituals, superstitions, wrong sentiments, and these religious ceremonies and spiritual talks. Crores of man hours are wasted, materials are wasted, burning up thousands of liters of pure ghee, cow ghee, in lamps, breaking coconuts and throwing away the water, burning up the coconuts. What a criminal wastage of materials, time, mind power. They say we have such a mind power because Rishis were here. Everyone claims descent from the Rishis. We say when we go to a temple, we take the Gotra, we mention the Gotras, Trayarshayam, Saptarshayam, Rishi. Everyone born here traces, mentions the Gotra. And Gandhiji, a Bharatla, with such experience in South Africa, Edmund Smuts, how he managed. He became a cobbler and stitched chappals to the dictator, tyrant, despot. He could win them over by his faith in Ramana. Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram. So true. Patita, fallen race. We are so fallen, we have touched the bottom. Even now, the recent report, world report of our administration management, is we are touching rock bottom. Why should it be like this? With all the pseudo-intellectuals, the pseudo-secularists, they are a threat to national values. And secularism keeps the best minds away. They are not showing interest in the progress of the nation or the benefit of the poor. They are confining themselves to the temples, and they spend, how much time is spent in the temples by these really intellectual people, retired. How many are there retired? They are all great intellectuals, great minds. Many had to leave this country and they settled down abroad. And they sought jobs abroad earlier also. You see, the great scientists, I mentioned about them also. Even now, I meet my friends who are... So they say, why remain in India? My professor used to tell me, Rao, you do not know your people, you will regret. I told him, sir, I don't have to regret. I have taken the highest degree, Master of Laws, and then my people are here. I have to serve them. I have to change them. Janani Janmabhumisya Swargadapi Gariyasi Rama. This is the doctrine which should be conveyed to all the intellectuals in India, in all the colleges, schools, institutions, temples. Rama, Rama, Rama. Alone can save. See, I met all the Gandhians. They used to have meetings for the Gandhi Jayanti, Gandhi Vardhanti. 30th January, 2nd October. That is all. The whole year they are merry, happy. So on one occasion when all the Gandhians met, I made them recite the Ramdhan. They were happy. At least for about an hour, I held them. and make them read Ramdun. This is the small booklet, Ramanama. The real Gandhi, his soul, strength and message. So, Ramanama 1949 it was published. The books are not there now. Navajivan Publishing House, Ahmedabad. Navajivan Trust. But then how? They have also exhausted the thing and then the books are not available. I got it translated into Telugu. And in English, this book, some few, the core of his message is Ram Nam, Raghupati Raghav Rajaram, Patita Pavana. It holds good forever. Because naturally, human beings have the defects in them. Because Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, all this they recite. They are part of the human system. So as we grow, and where is the satsang? What satsang? I see about 11 to 12 channels. They are all jumping Radha, Radha, Radha without the cows are, they are operating and removing the plastic things from their stomachs. The cows are in this. This is a curse to the nation. The Shastra says there are certain hidden meanings in the Mantra Shastra. Nobody has read. I learnt it in Madras from Paramacharya. There were few people. Now they are simply chanting, repeating these things without knowing the fundamental things and not doing the thing what Veda wanted. Everyone is an expert on Gita. Gita, so many, I can prove, I have given the books also. There are so many contradictions, incongruities, confusion. It resulted in genocide. All the gurus were, the preceptors, the gurus, the children, the heroes, the nobles, they were all like exterminated. What remained? And chapter 2, 42 to 46, derided Veda. Veda clearly said, you think, improve, develop your mind, serve the country, annam baukurvita, promote wealth, kushalaannam, take care of your welfare, security. So many wonderful things. Most modern technology we have now to implement them. At one time, we thought they were all ideals without, you cannot implement them. Now we have the capacity. We can bridge. We can build bridges across the ocean. So, even to go to Benares, it used to take months. Now, in an hour. Or to London or to America, we can fly. So, when the world is now the time and space, they are all compressed. So we have conquered time and space practically with modern technology and into space. With this, why still waste away crores of man hours in homams, yajnams, yagams? What is the essence of it? I have learned. It only says, promote the wealth. Nobody should suffer on this earth. Sarvetra santu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pasyantu makasya dukkha. Veda clearly said, you work for the welfare of all. Egalitarian concepts were there in Veda. What are they doing now? The gurus, thousands of them, they are collecting very rich disciples and taking them abroad to Dubai market. To Dubai, they have yearly one huge sales session, 1 week, or to Singapore, Hong Kong, or this is the way the gurus are operating. And the rest who are here are jumping Radha Radha. My God, they go crazy, frenzy into a sort of, and the pure ladies, families, they have no other way. They have to spend away their time. See, recreation is part of the thing. What will they do? So they are they are preyed upon by these misguided gurus. They are preying on their time and wealth. So, country is becoming poorer. The farmers, 30% of the produce alone is taken care of because there are no storage facilities. Transportation is there, current is not there, cut off a little rain. Luckily, India is protected by the natural this thing, the eastern Ghats, western Ghats, the Himalayas, and the great rivers, Ganga, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Narmada, Tapti. Oh, divine! Then you have polluted them totally. Poison is filled, and now the hate, the dissent, anarchy. They are openly declaring we want anarchy, and they dissent. So these pseudo-intellectuals are such a problem to solve. And do they expect a despot to come and silence them? The British had such a problem. See the Dyers, atrocious things. They had to resort to such things to silence. Now, Gandhiji also in the last days, the way he was so dejected, he used to cry to the Lord, take me away from these people. Why can't they listen? Why what education has done to our people? That is what I am also feeling. I could have gone abroad and settled down in any high position, even in India, but I left off, given up everything, and only to promote Gandhian way and Ramnam. Ramanama is the book of Gandhiji. So I have made it my mission to see that everyone hears at least Ram, 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 Ram. My name is now. All the books I have published are all dedicated to Gandhian philosophy and to bring out. This is the Wake Up India Saints book. Only the saints, the Patriot. These two small books, the Patriot. The Patriot. Essentialism. What is essential for the happiness of man and good of the society? This is Wake Up India, 2 volumes, about 500 daily. One article can be published in any of the papers or in the. This is the highlights of Hinduism, a small book covering the entire millenniums, and then the modern mind. Unless we become modern in our spiritual and religious ceremonies, rituals, and all this, how to make modern? All the retired people, highly educated people also are sitting around and wasting away hours and hours without knowing what they are reciting. My God! In Veda, simply repeating them will not help. And breaking coconut, the coconut water is such a precious thing. It is taken and capillary and stored there, and you bring and break it and throw it away. How gods are pleased if you believe there is a God or the deities are there who are ruling the forces. In just as in the body we have 72 and 24 powers, and they are controlled by the mind. And like that, the world is controlled. There is some supreme power, they say. Now they say the gravitational forces. They are weak forces, they say. Still, the world, the galaxies, they are all put in place, and luckily they are so disciplined, and some system is there, order is there. But in society, the order is not there. Disorder, anarchy. How to discipline them? Ram Nam alone is the discipline. We should make it compulsory for all the people to recite the minimum Gandhian Ram Dhun daily. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri